Hello there, I'm Natasha Koo, the founder of Feminine Space, and welcome to day 20 of this beautiful journey as we redefine womanhood. And today we're going to be talking all about why it's totally normal or even necessary for our lives to fall apart in order to come back in a way that's much more aligned to our desires, our needs, and what actually resonates within us. So let's get straight to it. Falling apart, that probably sounds like something really chaotic, something that we really don't wish to have or ever kind of want to experience. But the thing is that when we are on our spiritual path, when we're getting to know ourselves and we're starting to realign our life, and our decision making, our priorities in a way that actually suits us and feels right for ourselves, then we can begin to experience our life falling apart. Everything that we know to be true to actually fall apart. And not only in this video do I want to share with you that's completely normal, that's almost necessary if we are going through a time of change. In fact, if you're feeling like things are really falling apart, things are just kind of breaking apart and you have no clue how it's going to all come back together, that's a sign that you're moving really quickly. Things are shifting really quickly for you on your spiritual path and in your own growth. And the reason why is because as humans, we are such creatures of habit. We have our routines, we have a structure, and we have those cornerstones, may it be a job or a partner or a location, that kind of just guards us and keeps us in a certain place and keeps things stable. But when we're beginning to understand life and ourselves in a completely different way and with a much deeper understanding, what might happen is that the things that we thought was helping us, or those cornerstones, those steps that we really build our life around, they become more fragile because we realize that we don't actually need certain things in our life and that actually certain parts might actually be hurting us or harming us or holding us back. So this natural process of feeling like you're losing everything, things are falling apart, things are really unstable, that's totally okay, and I totally get that. And it's alright to feel lost in that process and to feel like you don't know where the next step is going to be, or where your your plan is ultimately headed. It's okay not to know, and it's really normal for things to shift in this way where it feels really unstable. And one of the wonderful things about these shifts happening and big changes happening is that when things fall apart, that invites new space in, which means that you have a lot more options, things that you never thought was possible because you thought you were stuck in this kind of structure or in this schedule or location. Now more opportunities and more options are actually available to you. So that's the upside. That actually opens up your life, who you are, to things that perhaps you never thought was possible. Another sign that the feeling of just your life, the things around you falling apart, is actually a release, emotional release within you. Because the moment we let go of the past, of certain emotions that we have been holding on to, with that internal shift, the world is going to change according to what it is that we are actually experiencing from within us. So if we've opened up a part of ourselves, that we never really went to, we never really felt into before, but we really courageously went there and surrendered to the emotions that are within us and actually faced those fears, faced those kind of held places within us, then once we open that up and we set that free, that opens up a new channel. That opens up to a whole new aspect of our lives that we may have been avoiding, trying to neglect, or maybe that have had a negative connotation to it. But now, since we're open to it and we've resolved our past issues with certain things or themes or whatever it may be, now it's a completely new landscape that we can explore. So it could have been something in our life there in the background the whole time. We just didn't notice it. It wasn't available to us. So that's the reason why that sometimes life can feel like it's always changing, there's always something coming up, and it's really unstable, and that we're constantly trying to find our grounding in this process. But that's okay, that's really normal. And in this video, I just want to share with you kind of what to expect, right? And to know that within each step, as long as we surrender to this process, as long as we really, are sitting in within ourselves, our true selves, and looking out to see, okay, that is what is happening. There's no need to be afraid. And everything will, at its own time, come back together if we are really present to it, if we are centering ourselves within in a way that really serves us in the end. So it's not something that we should be or have to be afraid of. It's just the natural process of change. So another way you can think of it is, the forest or nature, how there are different seasons, and there will be moments where something needs to end in order to start again. So see your life, if you are going through this process, as this natural, cyclical, seasonal part of being you too, because nothing will stay the same, and it's okay that things feel a bit shaky, things feel, kind of uncomfortable because it's not something that we've experienced before. And what we may have held on to, like those cornerstones, those foundations that we thought was the pillar in our life, might begin to also shift, and you might find yourself kind of being pulled towards something else that actually becomes a bigger part of your life. So be open to the shift, be open to what's happening, and trust in the process, trust in yourself that you do know within you what is right, how everything will be. Because we don't know, right? We don't know what the future will hold, but the only thing that we can do for ourselves is to stay really present and to be there for ourselves, to listen to those inner voices and let that guide us so that everything comes back together in a way that just feels right, so that we can actually surrender to what's within us and then live that redefined womanhood and feeling of how we wish to be and how we wish to engage in this world. So I hope that this video has helped you a little bit, maybe helped you to even realize that it's okay to feel the way that you do. There's no need to beat ourselves up about it, and that change can be difficult. Change can feel unsteady, it can feel uncomfortable, but that's okay. So just be patient with yourself, trust this process, and know that as long as you are staying within you, and you're there openly surrendering to this experience and to this change, all that beauty will come back, and it'll come back in a way that just feels so much more right, so much more aligned. So hang in there, know that it's okay, and know that I'm also here for you. So give this video a thumbs up or subscribe for more videos that will be coming up on this channel. And make sure to share below in the comments, have you gone through this period of your life where things feel so unsteady, what you thought to be true is now, questionable, and all that kind of stuff that, can put us really into a state of kind of, oh my goodness, is this actually going the right way? So share with us in the comments, and share with us maybe how you've gone through this period of your time, or maybe it's something that you're going through right now. So either way, we're here for you, and let's get a conversation going. So thanks for being here, and I look forward to the next video as we together redefine womanhood for ourselves. Bye!